World Wrestling, Viratech. So many people came together to make this an excellent night tonight in 519.
All right, here we go. Fight of the night. Please welcome the first fighter to the cage in the green corner, Mark the Black Viking Sargeant.
Ships on vigor of the waves of scamming, barren summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning, rise and reign. Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, brave and soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears. Vows of favor or the thrill of plunder, pulled together for the clan and kin. Clank of hammers and the crash of
and we have here, of course, the Black Viking, the last Viking, Mr. Mark Sargeant, making his way in the cage in the yellow trousers, and he is ready.
Have to say, love the walkout song, very on theme. Here we've got Nolan coming on.
And
Nolan Spidey Bandoo.
We got Nolan, the Spider-Man, the Spidey, they call him Bandoo, and he's making his way down to the cuff cage. And here we have Nolan, he's showcasing his jiu-jitsu gi in his blue belt. And we are going to see what he's coming to do tonight. Nolan, of course, is always an exciting fighter. He's one of the fan favorites. And I'm very sure he's coming to put on a show tonight.
Yeah, having had the chance to roll with Nolan a few times over the years, his jiu-jitsu has improved leagues and bounds, and he's really one of the more difficult guys, especially at his size.
Yeah, very tricky fighter. He loves to try and go for the back of his opponents, always trying to fight to get to the back, always looking for that rear naked choke, and very, very tricky, very cunning fighter. And I'm very excited to see how Mark Sargeant is going to respond when Nolan decides to take this fight to the ground.
Absolutely. I think keys to victory for Nolan are going to be, being able to close that distance.
And back to the cage.
Yep.
Hardware and beyond. This fight is 3 rounds in the cuff flyweight division. Introducing first the fighter in the green corner. This man is a street fighter with an amateur record of 1 win and 4 losses, standing at 6 feet even and weighing in at 123 pounds, fighting out of St. Joseph, Trinidad and Tobago, representing Black Viking MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mark the Black Viking Sargeant. And now, introducing his opponent, the fighter standing in the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter with an amateur record of 2 wins and 0 losses. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing in at 127 pounds. Fighting out of Brazil, Trinidad and Tobago, representing Enzo Jiu-Jitsu. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nolan Spidey Bandoo. And when the battle begins, the third man is Mr. Tommy Santana.
And again, folks, we got Mr. Santana in the center of the cage. By no means any stranger to these athletes and to the cuff cage. Our second fight is off. Fight is touching gloves, and here we go.
These guys touch gloves.
Definitely feeling each other out.
I feel like this is a superhero movie. Spidey versus the Viking.
And we have Viking stalking. He's again looking at that range. Remember, he's a striker. He doesn't want to get too close. And immediately Nolan closes the distance and goes for the body lock.
Jiu-jitsu.
Excellent job of getting to the back. Just needs to clear that.
Powerful physique.
Oh, excellent takedown.
And Nolan secures the takedown, and he is going to quickly transition. I know this guy is going to try to transition to the mouth as quickly as he can. If I know Nolan, he's trying to finish this fight as quickly as
Absolutely.
possible.
Nolan wants this done in 5 minutes or less.
Coach Enzo with a perfect record of 2-0.
Nolan's just being very calm and calculated, not rushing anything.
And he's just more or less controlling the posture of Sargeant right now. And here he is
Working
trying to
into
work the
mount.
knee on belly, trying to get to that mount position. Sargeant is trying to use the fence, but he
Nolan
has
adjusts into mount.
and straight into mount we have here. And Nolan is again in control of this fight, and he goes for the strike. Ground and pound. Sargeant is controlling the right wrist of Nolan, which is kind of...
Oh, Nolan reverses position.
Coach Enzo is calling
Nolan's locking up the arm for the...
And here we go, Nolan again is going for the ground and pound. Sargeant is trying to control the posture of Nolan. He's doing a pretty good job so far. He's not receiving any damage at all. And Nolan is basically just riding him out at this point in time.
Absolutely. Nolan is doing his best, and Sargeant is really just trying to protect himself, reduce the amount
Sargeant
of
is
damage
basically
and
just trying to
surviving.
Nolan goes for the armbar.
Slick switch into the armbar.
Into
Beautiful
the armbar.
finish from
Beautiful
Nolan.
finish. And Nolan finishes the fight via armbar in the very first round, ladies and gentlemen. And this fight does not go the distance. We have Nolan Bandoo coming out the victor via armbar.
Great to see the sportsmanship at the end of it. And really, Nolan just looked so calm and collected for that whole fight. Advanced his position, moved forward when he had to, didn't scramble or, overexert himself.
He did a very good job, and he extends now. He takes his winning streak to 3-0.
That is correct. That is correct.
With a time of 2 minutes and 5 seconds of round number 1. Your winner by armbar submission, Nolan Spidey Bandoo. All right, Mr. Bandoo, let me get you here for a second. Mr. Bandoo, priding yourself as a jiu-jitsu fighter under the great Enzo, you always compete. You don't ever hide the fact that you are a ground fighter. However, you're stepping into the MMA cage. How does obviously your jiu-jitsu is working out very well with you right now in the cage. Was it your game plan to take Mark down, or did you want to stand up with him a little bit and maybe kind of give a little idea of how your kickboxing is as well too?
Well, for me, for being a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I wanted to get it straight to the ground, but my striking is improving. I just didn't get a chance to prove that I can strike.
Was it in your game plan, did you find that Mark, knowing a little bit about Mark and how he is as a fighter, was it that you just didn't want to give it the chance to showcase your striking skills because you know that he is a striker, he has his long limbs, he has a good amount of range and so on, and you didn't want to risk it?
As I said, coming inside here is war, so once I could end it, I will end it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so your winner, Nolan Spidey Bandoo.
And that was a very good showing by Nolan again. Hats off also to Mark Sargeant, always a warrior. We always love to see him in the cage. And we know Nolan is getting ready to head over the Crystal right now. And what do you think about the fight, man?
I think, again, as I said, if the first fight was anything like what we were supposed to expect,
yeah,
this is going to be a short fight night.
Yeah.
We saw a guillotine in the first one from some strikers.
And
I know we got to go over the Crystal.
We got to
right
head
now.
over the Crystal. So take it away, Crystal.
Hi guys, so I'm here with Nolan Spidey Bandoo. Tell me, so that's your friend you was fighting out there, so you know the moves he was coming with?
Mark is honestly, for me, a friend, a brother, because he was the one who inspired me to actually do MMA.
Alright.
So fighting him for me was a pleasure, and it was just honestly an emotional fight for me to fight someone I looked up to so greatly in the sport. Win or lose, Mark is, Mark is a legend in the sport. I love you, brother, and thanks for the opportunity.
You'll hear that from Nolan. Thank you. Congratulations again. All right, Kerry.
And thank you, Crystal. Always happy to have Crystal here, a part of the Cuff team, doing the interviews. Thank you very much, doing a great job, Crystal Davidson. And we have right now on the screen, if you guys look, we got the sponsors out there. Atomic, we have Comrade, Kojo Construction, Cuff, of course, Edus,
Gamma really supporting for long. Hardware and Beyond, MMA, TT,
Matt.
Pest Patrol, Stag. Without all of these guys, we really couldn't have today happen. Trinidad Tobago Olympic Wrestling, United World Wrestling, Veritech, Vidrair, and 519.
And we want to thank all the sponsors again for making this event a reality. Of course, it's always a wonderful opportunity to showcase the talent of our young athletes coming up, because you know, even at this amateur level, we want to get them to that give them that experience where they can be comfortable and confident enough to transition to the professional status of the sport. And I really look forward to seeing some of these guys here, or if not all of them, compete on the professional stage.
Absolutely. Up next, we've actually got another Miguel International fighter, Glisobel Jose versus Kavish Nana. I'm wondering if Miguel International can extend their streak tonight to 2 wins. What are your thoughts?
It's going to be this is going to be a difficult match. I know Miguel always his team is very strong. The Venezuelans always bring very strong, high intensity fights. And this fight, I know it's going to be fireworks. I have seen Kavish fight down in Brazil. He just came from fighting at the World Championships down in Brazil. And Kavish is a pure brawler, man. When I tell you this youngster, he's only 18 years of age, but he has the heart of a lion, man. I tell you, he's not going to go down easily at all.
I'm excited to see that, because Glisobel has a wrestling background, and I'm really excited to see these guys really go at it. I mean, everybody so far tonight has just been leaving everything out in the cage, trying to get it done in the first.
Yeah, and that's what we like to see. We like to see finishes. No fighter wants to leave it to the judges. No one wants to go to lose by just a half a point.
Absolutely.
You know, so you want to finish your fights decisively, and I know tonight we're probably going to see, if not all the fights, most of them going to be finished in the cage tonight. I don't think we're going to be seeing much being left to the judges.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you there.
And then again, guys, so again, we have Cuff 21 going down here live in Trinidad and Tobago, the wonderful Twin Isle of the Caribbean, the Southern Caribbean. Tonight we have Cuff 21 here. It's being hosted at the Trinity, the beautiful Trinity College East, Northeast Trinidad. And guys, it's still early. We only had 2 fights down. We still got 9 more to go. So we still have a long night. Come on down to Trinity East and have a good time. Come enjoy an action-packed night of MMA.
Absolutely there with you, Kerry. I think we're really in for a lot of fun. There's still a handful of seats left, so please, if you are in the area and you want to check it out live, you're not going to be disappointed. It's going to be a great night tonight.
Yeah, definitely so. Come on down and take in a strong night of action-packed night of MMA. And right about now, we're gonna go over to our media guy, and we're gonna stream a little bit. So we're gonna go to the stream.